Well, after another drawing, there is still no winner in the Powerball jackpot. One lucky person in Florida did take home $1 million, but the prize now moves up to about $930 million. The lump sum on that's going to be around $429 million.
I'm telling you, man, they're going to have somebody right before Christmas. It's going to be the Christmas miracle. There's going to be a whole thing. They've got it planned.
Now that would be a nice little, that'd be a nice little side bet. But that number is going to drop to like $270 million after taxes. The next drawing for the Powerball will be tomorrow night, and you think your prediction, Woody, is that it's a no-go because we're waiting to get it closer to Christmas.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Still got another week before somebody wins. It'll be like one of the highest. I mean, it already is, but even
so
bigger.
Save your $5.
Very interesting.
Don't get it.
But I'll tell you, I want somebody to win because I'm sick of the story.
Yeah, same. Very much so. Well, last night's Monday Night Football game between the Chargers and the Eagles went into overtime after tying 19-19. Both teams made a lot of mistakes, especially Eagles quarterback who threw several interceptions and even lost the ball on one play. In overtime, the Chargers scored first with a field goal to take a 22-19 lead. The Eagles got one last chance to score, but threw another interception near the end zone that finished the game. The Chargers now have 9 wins and 4 losses. The Eagles fall to 8 wins and 5 losses and have lost 3 games in a row, by the way, but they're still leading their division. And the finalists for the Heisman Trophy were announced yesterday, and the favorite to win is Indiana quarterback Fernando Mendoza. He led his team to an undefeated season and their first conference championship in 60 years almost. Vanderbilt quarterback Diego Pavia, he's also a finalist after leading his team to the best season in school history. Ohio State quarterback Julian Sayin made the list for leading his team to one of the top playoff spots this year. And Notre Dame running back Jeremiah Love is the only non-quarterback finalist after an outstanding season with over 1,300 rushing yards and 18 touchdowns.
So is it just the trophy? Is there any kind of cash prize with that? Like, what else do you get when you win the Heisman? Is it
sure
just
that could be built into some NIL?
Yeah.
No, it's not in the
Not
trophy
back in
itself,
the day.
Right. Yeah.
You know, it's like they say, once you're an Oscar nominee or an Oscar winner, your price goes up.
Well,
So
yeah,
maybe
of
it's the
course.
same.
Yeah. That goes without saying. But I know, sometimes there's not huge,
it
but
doesn't
a
come
cash
with
Nice
price.
little something.
Yeah.
Well, the winner will be named on Saturday.
I went to USC a couple years ago, and they still had OJ's Heisman on display.
Well, it
proudly.
still happened.
Yeah.
He wasn't standing anybody back then.
Nah. Last week, Netflix announced that they had come to an agreement with Warner Brothers, to buy the studio for $83 billion. Well, the deal hasn't been finalized. It's under a ton of scrutiny, and to make things even more complicated, Paramount has announced that they're putting a bid on Warner Brothers.
How does that work, though? Because I thought Netflix, they had a deal.
Right.
Well, it's a publicly traded company, which means
You
that
can do a hostile bid.
you can do a hostile bid because you can then, if you own enough, or if you convince enough shareholders that your price is a better price, those shareholders can, because it's publicly traded, vote out the old board, who can then approve your deal.
And that's exactly what's going on. Seabass, thank you. Well, Netflix was offering Warner Brothers shareholders $27.75 a share. Paramount is offering $30 a share. That makes their bid worth over $108 billion.
All right, so it goes from $83 billion to $108 billion.
Exactly.
But again, it's like when you buy a house, and let's say I'm in agreement to buy Greg's house, right, for X number of dollars, right? At what point does it become final? Where Gina just can't come in at the last second and say, "Well, Greg, I'll give you."
Yeah.
Where
when
Greg
does it
can't.
end?
Yeah.
Well, they're not in escrow yet, the Warner Brothers people.
Okay.
This is how Elon got Twitter, essentially.
Yeah.
Well, Paramount says their public offer is the same one they gave Warner Brothers in private, and that it provides, quote, superior value and a more certain and quicker path to completion. And Warner Brothers says they got the offer. They're considering it.
Yeah,
Looking
I
it
know.
over.
There's a lot of people, the traditional Hollywood people, that would like to see Paramount keep Warner Brothers because it keeps the traditional people kind of together. And who was it? Martin Scorsese or whatever. He was talking about how this is really truly the death of the industry. If Netflix gets Warner Brothers, it's over.
Well,
the industry is dead.
Yeah. Did you see the meme?
That's what but I'm saying that's the difference between the old school and the new school, right? The old school people don't want to see the streamers come in and take over a Hollywood institution like
Then
that.
why does Scorsese produce that god-awful
Flowers
Irishman
exclusively
for Netflix?
Yeah.
Well, and did you see the meme where
Must not have a current deal.
It's in a screen. It's on a movie screen, and it says Netflix. This does not is not compatible with your Wi-Fi.
What is it?
Okay. Never mind.
I guess you had to see it.
Right. Yeah. Huh?
I don't. All eyes up here. Okay. Anyway, everybody was doing their own little thing. Anyone sick of hearing about Luigi Mangione, or is it just me?
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's talk about him. He's back in
That
court.
and the Powerball story.
Yep. Back in court for more pre-trial hearings. Police body cam video showed the moment cops opened up his backpack when he was caught in Pennsylvania. That's when they found a fully loaded gun magazine hidden in a pair of